Hello everyone, and welcome to a Tiny Rhino's WordPress video tutorial on configuring your new WordPress website. Before we jump in, I would like to remind all of the WordPress users out there to head on over to atinyrhino.com to learn how to increase your organic search engine rankings. Check out the tools and our blog because there is a lot of great content and helpful resources there. Also, if you are not watching this on our blog but on YouTube, you can click on the link in the description to go to our blog to copy and paste any sample code I'm showing you here for your own WordPress website. Okay, so let's jump into the tutorial now. Congratulations! You have successfully installed WordPress, and it's ready now to be used for your website visitors and also for your writers to start adding blog posts and pages. However, we do suggest changing some of the default settings to make your website even better, and we do that in the settings. So if you're not logged into your WordPress backend, let's go ahead and do that now. And then we're going to go over briefly how to change some of the settings in general, writing, reading, and permalinks. So let's go to Settings General. And the site title is the same as what you created when you first installed WordPress. So we don't need to change that. But we should change the tagline because every WordPress website comes with just another WordPress site, which doesn't really tell your visitors or search engines what your website is really about. Also, some themes will require a tagline. It will show the tagline. So we need to change this. Now, since this is a video tutorial at atinyrhino.com, we should change the tagline to just that. So let's say a Tiny Rhino video tutorial, and that's all set to go. But also, if you have other people writing for you, when they register, they can become either a contributor, an author, or even an editor. If you're not going to have any other writers, then you just leave it as subscriber. And then we're going to click on the Save Changes button, which you can't see in this video, but it's on the bottom of all the pages. Let's go to writing. Now, the writing comes with a default post category called uncategorized, which doesn't really say anything about your content. So when you create posts, you're going to add categories, and then they will show up here in the pull-down menus. So let's actually do that. We go to Posts, and then Categories. And let's say we're going to add a new category called Video Tutorial. We can leave the slug and the parent alone. We're going to click the Add New Category button. And it's all set. It's added right to our list of categories. So now if we go back to Settings, Writing, we will see that Video Tutorial is in the list. We can choose any category we want. I would just suggest not using uncategorized. So we just select it, and then we click the Save Changes button. Let's go on to reading. Now, reading, it depends on what you want to do with your WordPress website. If it's a blog, then you can leave the default at your latest post. But if you're having a regular WordPress website and you don't want blog posts, you can actually select any one of your pages. So we would check this off, and then we would, for the front page, we can go to any page we want and have that display as the home page. So I'll just say Led Zeppelin. And if we have a post page, we can also select a page for that. But if you do have a blog, then you just leave it at your latest post. And also, you can decide how many blog posts you want to show. 10 is a very good number, because anything less than 10 might not be good for search engine optimization or rankings. More than 10 would make your website load a little bit longer. So 10 is a perfect number. And then we just click the Save Changes button. Now, since this is a local website, I have this checked, but if you want search engine visibility, you can uncheck it. And then we just click the Save Changes button. Finally, we're going to look at permalinks. Now, permalinks control what your URL is, and the URL is basically your web address. The default is basically whatever your URL is, and then a question mark, a P equals, and whatever your post ID is. Well, that's not very search engine friendly. Google and Yahoo do not index these type of URLs because they don't know what the numbers are. So a better choice would be your post name, because your post name would probably have some keywords in there for the title. So we will select post name. However, if your blog posts or your pages are dated, you can also make this choice, day and name, or even month and name, the URL, because it has the sample post. Anything that has sample posts can be used. Now, also, if you have categories and tags, you can, let's say that your website is about medical. So we can actually create a category called medical, which I do have. And that will be part of the URL. Also, if you have a tag, like you're using tags, which is also recommended, and you can watch our video tutorial on WordPress posts versus pages, because with posts you can actually add tags, then you can add a particular tag. So let's say that I have medical articles. I can just do something like this. The category and the tag, they should be lowercase, and any spaces, there should be no spaces. They should be replaced by hyphens. Let's click Save Changes. And that is all there is to configuring your new WordPress website. Thanks for watching, and remember, if you have a WordPress website and you want to learn how to increase your organic search engine rankings, then head on over to atinyrhino.com to check out some amazing tools and helpful articles that teach you how to do just that.